or point for the other team. A 3 being a perfect pass where we can set all 3 hitters in the front row. I think the Wildcats did a better job. I think their passing average would probably be around 2.5. They were able to set a lot of their attackers early and often. And I think AIC was forced into making some, I would say, more difficult swings based on where the set went to. When the high ball goes to the pin, we're going to have a much more prepared defense from the Wildcats, prepared blockers, and it's asking more of your hitters to score against a well-prepared defense. So I think if AIC can really improve their first touch here, get a 2 or 3 pass, that'll open up some more hitting options. We didn't see the middle run enough from the Yellow Jackets like we have the past few days. That was AIC's first set loss in this tournament. So really excited to see them bounce back here in set 2. They're going to open in rotation 1 with a back row setter, Naomi Eckert-Rivera. That gives them 3 live hitters, 3 weapons in the front row, ready to get to work.
And Eckert-Rivera's first serve put in play. Daemen's attack is blocked. That's a good start for the Yellow Jackets and a good sign, hopefully.
They've got a vendetta to settle here tonight, the way that first set ended. The players and the fans, the coaches, they're all fired up and ready to fight.
Well, this is the big one. And as the serve comes in, first pass solid, attack, in.
Yeah, ball found the last few inches of the court, almost out the sideline, but fell in for the kill. Tough shot to hit, but Sam Logan was able to execute it well.
Logan has been very good tonight. It's her 5th kill.
Alessi was a big part of both of the runs in set 1. She served Sarah Rosa.
Sarah Rosa able to set it up for the attack. That's tipped. Daemen just has to go over. The Yellow Jackets at the front, not able to push it down. Rodriguez passing to the right side. Sarah Rosa off the arm and out of play for the kill.
Yeah, taking care of business. I really like that AIC was able to find Adeguera Martinez, their middle, twice in that rally. Unable to execute the kill, but really disrupted the Wildcat offense. They weren't able to throw any firepower back. Naomi with the dig and turned into the kill by Andrea Sarah Rosa.
She'll serve now. The East Region's Player of the Year with that hook shot serve. Rodriguez able to find the ball. She'll end up having to just go back over with it. Daemen will get a set to the right. And down the line.
Meyer with a big kill. I like that one-footed takeoff she used, that slide approach. Even though she's a right side hitter, she could still utilize that footwork to be an effective attacker from the right side. She did just that, hammered the ball down the line.
Sam Logan in the back row now. She'll be serving. 2's on the board. Into Rodriguez, who is able to find it. They'll set Blomgren for an attack. Daemen looking to their left. They'll get the kill.
Yeah, Burns able to rattle the block there for the point. And I think it started with one pass from Amanda Rodriguez. When that ball was, passed around the 10-foot line in zone 5, Blomgren was really the only hitting option for the Yellow Jackets.
On the outside, the Yellow Jackets setting Soto Burgos, and it works.
And that's what they need. They need a better quality first touch to spread the offense across the net, make the Wildcat blockers go left to right, and make them worry about all 3 of those awesome weapons in the front row.
Melanie Hernandez has not recorded a kill yet, and she's only taken 2 swings. And that's not the recipe AIC wanted coming into this match. Adeguera Martinez's serve floats in. Daemen able to play it to their left for an attack that is blocked.
Big time.
And there she is, Melanie Hernandez.
Her presence is felt at the net and wins the team the point.
AIC with 4 of the first 7. Can they keep stringing together, being 1-2 points better? An ace will certainly help. Great serve. They go right at Sam Logan, and it dipped in front of her like a curveball. She swings over the top of it, and it hits the ground.
I like that serve location going from zone 5 at zone 1. A nice straight line across the net. Not a lot of time for the defender to make a serve receive pass and see it.
I'll do that this time and try to set the right tip play. Soto Burgos saw it coming. They'll set. Blomgren tries to float one. It doesn't work. Middle attack is there.
Yeah, Kaliga got up quick for that middle one, and her favorite shot is across her body into zone 1, and she did it really well there. Rivera put herself in a good spot to make the dig, but unable to come up with it. It was a well-struck ball from number 9.
Kuliga coming off the floor for the moment. On the serve is Monahan. Low but played, and AIC gets it into the middle and drops a hammer.
There she is. When you can put up a pass like that, it really weaponizes the entire front row.
That's what AIC needs, and if they can get the middles involved more, if they can get that good first pass and serve receive, it changes the game entirely. Kelly to serve. Long.
Yeah, the float serve carried just a bit too much. Well struck, but carried.
That'll bring Meyer to the back to serve.
Good opportunity for AIC. Now the setter for the Wildcats is in the front row, a smaller block.
Blomgren, they'll set the middle once more, and
Seth, we almost got a souvenir on that one.
I've said it, this will be the 3rd day in a row I've said it. If you're passing to me, I have bad news. There is a reason I'm sitting over here behind this table with a headset on, and it's because I am not capable of doing what these fantastic young athletes are doing out there right now. AIC by 2.
There's the slide.
Can the Yellow Jackets get the ball over?
Awkward dig.
And a great block. Second effort, and Kelly is there. Can the Yellow Jackets find something?
Andrea Sararosa down the line, but dug by the Wildcats. Free ball back to AIC.
Tip play. And now Daemen will get in system. From the back, hits the net. Rodriguez gets a piece. Kelly plays it away. Over
They're
and
alive.
in.
The Hive is buzzing. Here's the slide.
And right at Uli Blomgren. So they'll set Sararosa. Tip. Nothing there. Daemen. Push ball.
Setter to setter.
Yellow Jackets find it. Sararosa again. Daemen a free ball over. Touchdown for the Yellow Jackets. What a rally. What a finish at AIC by 3, and this place is now really buzzing.
Yeah, the Hive is swarming, and that was a tremendous rally to win. Not only does it help on the scoreboard, but I think the morale boost. To be able to win that big effort, every weapon was used. Came down to little things, and the Jackets were better at those little things in that rally.
Blomgren serve. The Wildcats a little bit of a struggle with it. They'll just push over. Right to Hernandez. Push ball into space.
I like that play. Naomi has used that play now twice and is 2 for 2. Timeout Wildcats.
In the first set, Daemen had 17 kills, 5 errors. Already 4 kills, 2 errors in this set. AIC hitting 400, meanwhile 6 kills with no errors on 15 swings. A very different set, and it starts with serve receive. I said it earlier, and it's a thing that you've harped on for good reason. The Yellow Jackets just getting a better first pass, and it's setting everything up. They're able to use their middles more now. And as a result, much better offensively. What adjustment does Daemen now need to make?
I think Daemen's got to be better from their service line. That was, the key to disrupt AIC is to serve them well, serve them tough. But I think the Wildcats need to, it's tough to, their hitters can hit well. I think they got to find those outsides again. When they can win the outside battle, that's going to help them get back into this game. That last play, Naomi Eckert-Rivera was able to use that great setter dump because it was a perfect pass. The middle had to honor the AIC middle, who could go out for the slide, could attack the middle. They had no one kind of glued on Naomi Eckert-Rivera. I wouldn't be surprised if now, when she is jump setting in the front row, to have an assigned blocker with her to slow her down and take away that shot that she's 2 for 2 with.
Which, of course, in turn means that the pin hitters are going to have a little bit more time and a little bit more space.
That's right.
Which is going to be a lot of fun potentially for Soto Burgos and Blomgren, and, of course, Sararosa. Speaking of Blomgren.
The Swedish flag is back out in the top right.
It certainly is. The blue and yellow. As Blomgren serve. Low but played. Daemen will set there right. It is rejected. Daemen will now try the left. Tipped. Blomgren the dig. They'll set Sararosa. Hey, Daemen able to find it. They're going to have to attack from the back. Tough dig to the net. AIC, I believe.
Yeah, I think they're going to call.
Yeah. Looks like a net violation.
Yeah, still waiting for the official. She didn't make a hand signal.
The down official.
Because he gave the net violation. I thought maybe they were calling a carry.
Yeah, he signaled the violation. So 6-9 the score in AIC's favor is easy first pass, and Daemen just going over with it. Kelly, the set, the kill for Serra Rosa. Into the defender, Jasmine Brundage, but it was hit so hard and
not a lot of time to react to make that defensive play.
Just below her right wrist and unable to do anything but knock it out of bounds. AIC with its biggest lead of the match by 4 here in the second set. Rodriguez, float serve in. Daemen will set it right.
There's a slide and out of bounds. They're saying net violation.
Yeah.
Net violation AIC by number 7. I lied, it was not number 7. I think he was signaling 16. I missed the first hand gesture.
Yeah, that would be Serra Rosa. The crowd is not in agreement.
Blomgren with a perfect pass. They find Aguirre Martinez in the middle.
Great dig, though, by Daemen, although all they're going to be able to do is just pop the ball over. That'll allow the Yellow Jackets to get in system and get a swing. Not the swing that they wanted, I don't think, but their attack is blocked, but out of play, and Daemen gets the point. AIC, I think, missed an opportunity on that one, Kev.
They did. You know, typically AIC takes real good care of the ball whenever they do get free balls and punishes the other team. You know, that time not able to inflict terminal damage.
Yellow Jackets by 2. Brundage trying to change that. We'll see where she sends the serve. Steps into this one and drives it toward Rodriguez. The Yellow Jackets will go for Serra Rosa. Tries the tip, but it was well read by Logan. Back row attack is going to be a kill.
That's right, Burns found that one, and just to the right of Blomgren. I think the secret here for the Wildcats has been serving Amanda Rodriguez. I think we don't often target liberos in serve receive unless you have an inside scoop or see them getting rattled. Rodriguez is an incredible defender, but right now her serve receive is not as strong as it has been the last 2 days.
They go at her again. AIC just has to go over with it. Daemen will set their attack, tipped back. They'll try the middle, reject it again. Now a free ball, but AIC hits it long. And the Yellow Jackets there, I think, need to just try to get back in system and pass rather than going for the big shot.
Yeah, I understand the aggressive swing from Ada on that, unexpected overpass, but she gave that one a ride in the wrong direction.
10-all. Wildcats on the serve. Serra Rosa misses it again, and Daemen has the lead. And Matt Cribben takes a timeout. AIC getting away from its game a little bit here, Kevin, and Daemen taking full advantage of it.
Absolutely. AIC is not used to being dug this often. Their offense is usually pretty potent. So hats off and credit to the Wildcats for making some quality digs to frustrate the AIC hitters, force them into some different shots out of the covered zone. And it's not often you see the player of the year visibly get frustrated. But, she is human. And now 3 days in a row of playing, very little rest, plus having, full course load here in December. There's a lot of unseen elements on the court that weigh heavy on players' shoulders as they battle in this number 1 versus number 2 championship.
Big thing here, too, for Daemen, as you look at this 4-point run. Logan, Burns, Kuliga. It was a different kill every time. Daemen spreading out their offense. Burns with 7, Logan with 6. 5 from Meyer, 4 from Kuliga. So it's coming from all over the place. Meyer's already got 10 digs as well. Brundage with 8, Burns with 7. So she's on her way to a double-double.
What's the hitting percentage right now for the Wildcats?
231 in the set, 254 in the match. AIC 261 in the set.
So they're not necessarily beating AIC with offense here as much as it is AIC making some untraditional mistakes. They're usually playing pretty clean. So if AIC can clean up a little bit, I think it's going to really make the Wildcats work harder for their points. AIC, serve receive in rotation 6.
Low float serve. Rodriguez sniffs it out. They'll go to Serra Rosa and
dug over to Seth.
Yep. Again, don't pass to me. I'm not going to be able to make a play for you.
That was the play AIC wanted and probably drew up in the huddle. A good short float serve challenged Rodriguez, but she made a perfect pass that opened up an offensive option for Sarah Rosa to terminate the rally.
Eckert Rivera serving for the Yellow Jackets. And Daemen just finding holes again in the AIC defense.
Yeah, I think it maybe took a slight deflection from the AIC blocker, because I saw Naomi kind of shift to her left last minute trying to get a touch on that ball. Blockers can be helpful, but sometimes, like in hockey, you know, those tip and touches really catch people off balance.
It did seem to change direction mid-flight. Sarah Rosa, and not a great pass means not a great set, means not a great attack. But the same can be said for Daemen, and now AIC setting Soto Burgos, who gets through the block. Great tool kill there. Just took something off of it, and it fooled Alessi and Meyer as it's deflected down onto the Daemen side.
Yeah, Meyer had some good footwork, but a tough set location forced her into making that tip that was dug up and terminated by the Yellow Jackets.
Sarah Rosa serving. Need your best players to be your best players in situations like these. Nearly drives it into the floor. Daemen tips it over, but AIC reads it, so they get what they want. And now they'll set Uli Blomgren, who finds the space.
Such a smart swing from the freshman to go up and roll right over the block to the open space. We saw some finesse shots from Uli last night. I'm glad she's bringing that hitter toolbox to the match today. That's what AIC needs now to get back in their groove.
And an ace to go along with it.
Sarah Rosa smoked that ace right down the line into the corner of zone 5, and now she's grinning ear to ear. And when she's smiling, oh, you're in for a hurting. Do not want to see her get in her groove if you're on the other side of the net.
Certainly Daemen is not going to enjoy it if Sarah Rosa picks things up. Can she replicate that serve there?
It's nice kind of a shot.
Yeah, sliding. Daemen's attack handled. Sarah Rosa will make the pass, and Blomgren will just chip over. What will Daemen do? They'll try the slide. It's rejected.
Right, good read by the AIC blockers. They go to the middle.
And they miss. And now where AIC was making mistakes and mishandling the ball, now it's Daemen. And you can see the look on the face of Coach Stephanie Albano, who certainly feels like her team may have missed an opportunity there.
They sure did. Coming off her 100th career win last night, she knows her team has weapons. She's waiting to see them get activated on plays like that.
Sarah Rosa, another driving serve. Daemen will go to the left. Rodriguez gets a piece, but Blomgren not able to get there quite in time.
Yeah, Logan with a nice cross-court attack. That attacker is now on the service line.
That is Logan, the senior.
AIC mopping up the floor a little bit here after that diving play.
Eden, New York native on the line as Rodriguez cleans up after her younger teammate, who of course she sent diving to the floor.
Yeah. Wildcats are now serving in rotation 2. They still have those 3 front row attackers, so they have Meyer as the big threat on the right pin. They have Armstrong, Kaliga in the middle, number 9. And Maggie Burns, number 11, on the outside.
See what they do here as they go at Blomgren. The Yellow Jackets will set and miss. Oh, they're going to say it was touched. Actually, that's
a block.
Blocking error.
Yeah, it looks like a blocking error.
And it's on Kaliga.
I like that serve receive handle by Blomgren to use her hands to push up that perfect pass. Allowed all 3 hitters, including Paolo Sotoburgos, to be involved, and she was able to rip that ball with authority.
AIC up by 3. 16-13 as Kiana Martinez serves and hits the line.
That's right. The Barcelona, Spain native pointing down. She knew she had it in. She's fired up. She's dialed in.
Sam Logan had to watch that ball. She thought it was going out. It didn't. And now Daemen takes a timeout. And you could see the frustration. You remember that you said before the AIC timeout, the visible frustration from Andrea Sarah Rosa. There's some visible frustration in Sam Logan after that ball. Nothing worse than thinking it's going out and watching it fall inside the line, and clearly inside.
You do not want courtside seats for that play. This second ace for number 3?
It is. And for AIC, in the first set, they had 11 kills and 6 errors on 45 swings. Already 11 kills, just 1 error on 29 swings. The offense so much better here in this second set. And it's not as though Daemen is doing much worse. They hit 267 in the first. They're hitting 250 here in the second. But because AIC is doing what it wants to do, the Yellow Jackets are in the lead. And that's just the reality, I think, of this match. Daemen has to force AIC out of its comfort zone to be successful.
Absolutely.
If both teams are doing what they want to do on offense, AIC is going to win. Daemen has to prevent AIC from doing what it wants to do. And they have not done that nearly as well here in this second set as they did in the first. And they were phenomenal in the first. Absolutely deserved every inch of winning that first set because they made AIC uncomfortable. But now the Yellow Jackets have adjusted. And in this time of year, it really is execution and those fine adjustments, those half seconds and half inches that make the difference between making the play and not. And the best players are able to make those adjustments. As Guillermo Martinez's serve played, Daemen will push the ball over. And now AIC has to do the same. They'll try to set the right, and they'll find the hole.
Yeah, Meyer found that corner shot in zone 1.
Meyer has hit 400 tonight, 6 kills on 15 swings without an error on the attack, 11 digs and a couple of blocks. She has been very good.
Serving sub number 4, Michaela Monahan now in to serve for Kaliga.
Monahan drives this one at Rodriguez. AIC sets Soto Burgos, and they'll get the kill. And
great set from Naomi Echo-Rivera to find her right side weapon with a high ball. That was a quality serve from Monahan that really kind of caught Rodriguez off balance. Put up a one pass, but that one pass led to a set to the one offensive threat on the right side. Apala took care of business.
Kelly will serve. Clips the net, finds its way over. Daemen tries the tip play, and it works over the top of the block of Blomgren and Hernandez.
Yeah, Myers having a big impact on tonight's match. He's hit a couple balls hard, and that's really opened up that tip shot for her, despite the effort of a diving Naomi Rivera for the pancake.
She has been outstanding. On the serve, the Yellow Jackets go to the middle. Did they get the line? No.
Just out inches. So close.
18-16. Daemen was always able to hold AIC off in the first set. Can the Yellow Jackets now do the same to the Wildcats? They'll set Blomgren's attack, and she'll get it.
Right, she goes off the small blocker's hands and gets the tool kill. That's a good one for AIC. Rotation 4 is very difficult for a lot of teams where all their hitters are stacked on the left side and the setter's making a sprint move along the net. It's a good side out for AIC.
Crowd trying to get their team in it as Blomgren, a little hesitation on the serve, but it doesn't matter. It's mishandled by Logan and a big ace.
Yeah, caught her high on the platform, and she didn't have her body very square, which led to the shank into the back wall. The Swedish flag is flowing up in the seats by her fans.
She'll do it again, and just misses the back
boy,
line.
I thought that was close. I like that miss. It was inches.
You live and die by a play like that, and
that's right. You never draw up a play to miss a serve, but if you're going to miss, that's the way to do it.
Daemen going low at Rodriguez. They'll set Sara Rosa. Wildcats find it. They'll go to the left. Logan denied. The Yellow Jackets have to attack out of the back, although it's dangerous and leads to a dump ball that Rodriguez can't quite get to.
Yeah, Alessi there with her second effective dump kill of the night. So both setters are 2 for 2 on their attacks on the second touch.
Fantastic work.
This is what you want to see out of this East Region Championship game.
Sara Rosa finds the serve, and now she'll try to find the attack. Daemen, however, there to defend. That one's long.
Bounds. Logan bombed that ball, but it carried out of bounds, and there was no blocker violation at the net. Point AIC. Rodriguez now back to serve.
Yellow Jackets by 3, needing 4. Looking to tie this thing up at ones.
I anticipate seeing her serve at number 11, Maggie Burns, in zone 1. That straight line shot. Instead, they go cross court to the other outside hitter.
Forcing the setter to run all the way across, and the Yellow Jackets get a weak attack sent their way. And
dig by Blomgren led to a big swing by Sara Rosa.
And then a block by the Yellow Jacket front line, and Aguilera Martinez is there. Eckert Rivera on the block as well.
AIC now 3 points away from evening up at one set apiece.
Out of serve receive, Daemen, the slide attack is rejected. They'll have to just hit it over, and they do, as AIC's blockers.
Great recovery from the Wildcats to take that blocked slide attack and turn it into offense. Rattles around the AIC block for the point. Now we have Jasmine Brundage, the libero, serving for the Wildcats.
Let's see if we see another libero on libero serve here. She has gone after Rodriguez all night.
And she's won most of those battles.
Floats it in, but Rodriguez is able to find it. Sarah Rosa. Not a super strong attack. Daemen's touch at the line, tipped back over. AIC will set. The East Region's Player of the Year is turned away. Daemen out of the back. Straight at Uli Blomgren. Floated up and through. The Yellow Jackets on the front row, and it's Ada again.
Oh, wow. Blomgren's dig could not have been any better. When we're digging, our target is usually the attack line. Get it up, keep it on our side. She dug it to a perfect target. Naomi Eckert Rivera didn't have to move, which made the middle attack a super effective option.
Crowd getting into it more and more as the serve hits the net, rolls over. Daemen will play. Tipped into space, pancaked. It hit the ground.
And the R2 signaled that ball down. I don't think the AIC bench or coaching staff is happy with that call, but nothing they can do about it. Great hustle from the Yellow Jacket defense. Now serve receive in row one. They have Rivera on the, Sarah Rosa on the right, Soto Burgos on the left.
They go at Blomgren and hit the pin.
Unfortunate hitting error, but an aggressive one.
Yeah, they got what they wanted. It was a good pass, a decent set, and sometimes it doesn't work. And Daemen down two. This next point, so crucial. Float serve easily handled by Rodriguez. The set to Soto Burgos, and she finds it.
Another freshman that plays at such a high level. When I first called my first game of the year with the Yellow Jackets, I thought she was a senior before I got to know everyone's names. She just plays her and Blomgren as freshmen, playing at such high volleyball IQ levels and athletic levels. Great weapons.
Crowd knows that this is set point for their Yellow Jackets. The Let's Go AI chant as Sarah Rosa serves. Daemen will play it to the right. They'll get the kill and keep this thing rolling. They've got to get two in a row now from service.
Yeah, a quality pass from Burns for the Wildcats led to a great swing by Logan, and now Logan's back to the service line. 3 hitters alive in the front row for the Wildcats. Same for the Yellow Jackets.
On the serve, Rodriguez plays it. They'll look for Soto Burgos. Daemen's got it.
Daemen now out of system. High ball to the right pin.
Easy dig for Sarah Rosa. And Uli Blomgren's attack tipped at the line. Daemen will set their slide. Rejected. Daemen gonna have to just push it over. No, there's a net violation
on that
and that's the
recovery
set.
ball.
So we are even at 1, and Kevin, the Yellow Jackets much cleaner in the second set. They take it. Now, what adjustments do you expect both teams to make here going into the third, with this now being a best of 3?
Well, I think just as we talked about how AIC needed to clean up their serve receive, I think something similar will be said in the Wildcat huddle, but the way AIC got their middles involved, I think the Wildcats need to reestablish their middle attack. That will open up their very productive pin hitters, but without establishing that middle, the AIC blockers are going to have a much better movement at the net to slow down the pin squad. I would like to see, let's see. I think the Wildcat servers are doing a good job going after Rodriguez. That was the key to their comeback in set 2. I think that the AIC outside hitters are just so good with ball control that if you choose to serve them, they might come up with that, perfect pass that fires up all 3 hitters in the front row. I think AIC served that game, did a great job of avoiding Brundage. She hasn't been involved in too many serve receive moves for the Wildcats. Both outside hitters for the Wildcats, Logan and Burns, have been passing much better tonight than they have the last 2 nights, but they're having to do a lot of work. That's going to tire them out into a 3, 4, 5 set match, having to do a lot of movement in serve receive and then get to the front row, because both of them are 6 rotation players.
And don't forget that this Daemen team has played 3 more sets than the Yellow Jackets this weekend. That's a big factor. Another big factor in serve in that second set. Daemen did not have an ace. The Yellow Jackets had 4. That is a significant differential in points. And those little differences.
Battle.
And 2 blocks to none as well for the Yellow Jackets. So right away, when you factor those things in, they're the little things that don't necessarily by themselves win you a set, but when you factor in that AIC basically started with a 6-point lead because of it.
Yeah. That's going to shorten up that race to 25. And when you win a game 25-21, that's when, those little points do add up. Those little movements do add up. Those smart choices by hitters to keep a ball in play, even if they don't get the point, that's what's going to win you the game and hopefully the match.
1-1 between 1 and 2.
Let's see. The Wildcats should be serving in this game.
They are.
Let's see if they start in rotation 1 again with Olivia Alessi. That would put Meyer in the front row early for the Wildcats.
AIC coming back out, ready to go.
I don't see any personnel changes for either team. That's a good sign.
At this time of year, you feel like you kind of have to go with the players that got you here.
Absolutely. You're hoping not to have to use too many reserves. We saw a great bench play by Allison Post for the Wildcats in the quarterfinals, who came in for Burns at set 4, and then still in set 5. Really made some quality plays and gave that outside hitter the rest she needed to be effective in the back row as a passer, and then eventually again as a front row player. Let's see what we got for formations to open up set 3. Now it's essentially a best of 3 match with both teams tied up at 1 set apiece.
Conversation here between one of the Daemen assistant coaches. I believe that is Andrew Braun, and that's Olivia Alessi, who is serving.
It does look like they are in rotation 1, and AIC looks like they are in rotation 2. So I think this is good for the matchups. AIC making an adjustment to try to maybe change the blocking matchup in the front row and get their hitters the quality repetitions they need and different schema for the servers.
First serve is at Rodriguez. The attack comes from the outside from Blomgren. Not there. Push ball, but Rodriguez finds it. They'll go to Blomgren again, this time tipped. Daemen will set themselves up and go to the attack themselves, but it is Eckert Rivera with the dig. They'll try Blomgren a 3rd time. Daemen ready for it. They'll set the left. Daemen a little more creative with their offense. Is now a back row attack from Sarah Rosa.
I like that swing.
Daemen outside of the pins has to just float one in. That's easily playable. They'll try Blomgren a 4th time and again denied. First point's going to be well earned, whoever gets it, and it is Daemen.
That's right. There were 5 different out-of-system opportunities there where the setters are making digs and the non-setters taking the second ball. Both teams were solid. Both teams were consistent, but neither able to find the terminating kill. Wildcats from Daemen were able to get into system and get that big right swing from Meyer to terminate. Rodriguez with a perfect pass.
That dump ball.
A diving pancake.
Yep. Blomgren through, but denied again. Daemen's attack finds the back corner.
Yeah, and that looks like Sam Logan able to paint the corner in zone 5 for the kill.
So Daemen the early 2-point lead.
I like the setter dump by Naomi Eckert Rivera. And a great diving play to keep that alive.
That's a phenomenal play, and one of those tip your hats and say nice job.
Absolutely.
99 times out of 100, that ball falls
That's
in.
a great volleyball move. I think you're happy regardless if it's your team or the opponent. That's a great move. A lot of honor among the players of this sport.
Alessi. Her serve floats in for an ace.
That was a great float serve. It dropped so quickly right around the 10-foot line.
Daemen out to a quick 3-0 lead.
And this is a good opportunity to use that short serve against rotation 2. A lot of space open in the front court.
Where is she going to put the ball this time?
Another short serve.
Snuffed out, though, by AIC, and they'll get the kill off the middle attack out of Guerra Martinez.
Perfect pass from Blomgren. Read the short serve, made a good move in, got still, and perfect pass led to a Guerra Martinez kill.
It'll be Ada to serve.
Last few times we've seen this, Ada went from zone 5 at the zone 1 serve receive. Let's see if she does it again, or if she goes cross court to the outside hitters.
Goes to the back, and Daemen a little bit of trouble setting it up. They get a free ball, though, from AIC. And into the middle, but blocked back. So the Yellow Jackets stop that attack, and then the back row dug up easily. Soto Burgos can't find the line.
Yeah, just a little bit too much on that roll shot, but I think it was a good idea to serve the outside hitters from the Daemen team and keep the ball away from the libero. She's been so good defensively, they don't want to give her opportunities to serve receive as well. Sam Logan now to serve. Little jump float.
Drives it in. Santa Rosa finds it. The set. Soto Burgos. Daemen able to defend. They'll attack from the right, and it is swatted down.
A monster block from Melanie Hernandez, number 10, to put that ball away. They're keying in on Meyer on the right pin, and they were able to slow her down with great efficiency. Daemen now in rotation 2. They have Kuliga as a threat in the middle, Meyer on the right side, and Maggie Burns on the left.
AIC's serve. This time the libero does play it. High ball around. The Yellow Jackets able to find it. Tip drill. It rolls over. Daemen can't find it, and they end up fouling.
Yeah, it looks like it was a center line violation. Yep. A very smart heads-up play from Hernandez, the middle blocker, to take that lower set and make a good move with it. Take a quick
look at that previous block, and
I love that. Both blockers in sync with a good press over the net.
4-3, Daemen by 1. And now it's Daemen wiping up some of the court here after two of their players ended up on top of each other on the ground in front of the center line. And Daemen getting itself into its rotation. Kelly serving. Plays it into the back. A little tough first pass, tip play. Yellow Jackets read it well. They will set Blomgren.
What a great swing from Blomgren out of system. To the back row for the Wildcats.
One-handed
dig by Sara Rosa. Wow.
Brilliant. And then the attack by Blomgren denied again. Brundage playing great defense. AIC keeping this ball alive. They'll set the back row attack for Sara Rosa. It's not there. Daemen now has to come out of the back themselves. Sara Rosa the dig. The set. The middle attack. And Hernandez with a swat.
Oh, boy. That was the equalizer right there. Both teams making great defensive plays, turning them into offense, but not the high-powered offense to end it. Hernandez provided just that. Great swing into zone 1. Janae Kelly on a run.
4 apiece. Daemen setting their left. Sara Rosa says no. Now they'll go to Blomgren again. Daemen able to find it. Tip play over the middle. Great shot from the middle attack.
Yeah, Kuliga does a great job finding that zone 1 seam as well. I think that might have been her first attack of this set. Now she's on the bench as her serving sub comes in. Number 4, Michaela Monahan.
Daemen by 1. Monahan goes at Rodriguez, easily handled though. They'll set Blomgren on the left. Daemen has been able to stop Blomgren for the most part, and that middle attack from the Wildcats lands again, 6-4.
That's right.
Low float serve leads to a free ball and out of bounds on AIC.
Yeah, Rodriguez having a tough time with that float serve. Led to an overpass, and AIC's got to get a better first touch here in rotation 4.
Looking a lot like the first set in terms of how Daemen was able to do that. This time, Rodriguez had Sara Rosa take the serve instead. And
yeah, Hernandez goes right around Armstrong to the floor.
I think AIC needs to do a better job of spreading the ball to the right rather than the left. They've been kind of predictable in this third set.
I agree. I think predictable is the right word. It's not a bad play. You got great hitters on the left, but when the defense is ready, it's asking a lot from your hitters to end the rally.
Serve sails. And Daemen back up by 3. They'll have Meyer to serve.
Rotation 5 for AIC. They have a middle attacker and a left side attacker and a front row setter. Great short
Diving
serve.
in, Rodriguez. They'll set Sarah Rosa.
She takes care of business. That was beautiful. Tight set that Naomi Arc-Rivera went up with a great jump set to find her player of the year hitter on the left pin.
And it all starts with a very tough dig for Rodriguez on that play. But the Yellow Jackets able to finish because their players are so good. On the serve now, the Yellow Jackets. Daemen will set that left, and they'll get through for the kill.
Yep, rattling around the block. Falls down, point Daemen. It is now 9-6, Daemen. Coach Cribben reassuring his setter and blocker that she is setting up a good block, and the blocks will come. Rodriguez shanks that serve receive.
Yellow Jackets able to make something out of it, though, at least getting it over. Daemen to the attack again. Tipped back. Daemen wanted a double touch. They didn't get it. A lot of tough ball over the top. Set by Rodriguez. And now Sarah Rosa. Daemen finding it.
Dug to the rafters. They recover, bring it back into a free ball. Let's see if AIC can terminate.
They'll go back to Sarah Rosa. The answer is yes.
He does. And Coach Albano at Daemen is not happy with the up official. I didn't see a two-touch as much as I saw one movement at the ball, and the ball struck her arm twice. And a double touch is not illegal on the first touch of a rally. If it's two separate moves, that's different.
It was not, and that's why the official rightly didn't blow it down as the serve from Eckert Rivera. Daemen not able to do much with it. The Yellow Jackets do, and they'll go to the right, and they'll get the kill.
Boy.
Soto Burgos.
That's
what I was asking
that we
for,
have
too.
seen all the time. You called it. You wanted to see more right-sided sets. You got it, and she terminated that one. Took care of it real well. Right to a wood kill. Straight to the floor. No defender. That's going to get the high buzzing here. We're only down 1 now. 8-9. Naomi Rivera back to serve in rotation 1. 3 awesome weapons in the front.
Daemen struggling off the first pass. They're able to get the ball over. Some communication issues for AIC, though. Free ball, but floated out of play. And this thing is even at 9s. Now can the Yellow Jackets make a run?
I think the answer is yes. And I think Coach Cribben was just reminding everyone to kind of relax and settle down a little bit. It's tough for middles as they're transitioning, moving all over. They don't have eyes in the back of their head. It's easy to get tangled up. Great
serve, yeah, phenomenal. And that's all Daemen can do just to get the ball over at all.
Alive.
Set to the right is blocked.
That was a great quality block from Sam Logan, and she's stomping away from the net with a lot of excitement. Slowing down Paula Sotoburgos is not easy. Blocking her is a great reward for that outside hitter.
An absolutely phenomenal block after a tough serve receive. And Daemen retakes its lead 10-9. Floated into Rodriguez, Blomgren, and then Sarah Rosa, but Daemen able to snuff it out. Daemen's attack then right into the hole through the block of AIC.
Yeah, they've got to close out a little better. It's tough from the view we have sitting on the sideline to see how that block was formed, but I got to give credit out to Maggie Burns in the middle back defensive position. She's digging Andrea Sarah Rosa very well tonight.
Best players need to be your best players on both sides of the ball. Brundage serving for Daemen, eminently playable, and Soto Burgos, but tipped at the line, and that allows Daemen to come back to Logan. The set up to Sarah Rosa.
Both sides in a bit of a scramble. Sutter's having to move a lot.
Logan getting better touches, but AIC's defense is there. They'll go back to the right for Sarah Rosa again.
One-handed stab keeps the ball alive for Daemen.
They'll push it over. The set, the swing, the kill. They go back to the left after going to Sarah Rosa 3 times, and it's Paula Soto Burgos. And AIC terminates that rally.
I think the difference maker there in that long rally was Blomgren's high dig from middle back. Gave AIC a chance to reset. Naomi Eckert-Rivera able to set her feet and find Paula for the big kill. Height is an ally here.
Andrea Serra-Rosa, the serve into the net.
Yep, not happy with that serve, but those things happen.
Alessi will now serve for her side.
This is how we started the game, with the Wildcats serving in rotation 1 up against the rotation 2 AIC formation.
Played, and the Yellow Jackets will set Blomgren. She'll just try to tip into space. Daemen will set their left. They are rejected.
That's right. Ada Martina, Guerra Martinez, and Paula Soto-Burgos found that double block when AIC needed it most.
Jackets trail by 1. And Ada will now go to the back to serve.
I don't think we'll see that zone 5 to zone 1 shot here unless they choose to go at the libero. Last time they targeted the outside hitters and it really helped. They go at the outside hitters.
Middle attack, it's a dump ball, read well by Soto-Burgos. They'll set Blomgren. Her attack handled. Daemen to the right, tipped the ball.
It's alive.
And it is down. AIC just can't quite get a handle on it.
Yeah, they needed one clean touch there to really even that out. Unable to get it.
Sam Logan serving. Rodriguez able to find it. They'll set the right, and it will go.
I think that's going to be their matchup. I think they're going to go to the right more, like you suggested. I think it's going to tire out the Daemen outside hitters. I think it's going to open up a new spread to attack, and I think it's going to give a little bit of weight lifted off of Blomgren and Serra-Rosa to have to carry the offensive load. Question is, can AIC continue to pass well enough to engage the right side attack?
Daemen will try its right side. And AIC's there, ready for it. It's a middle attack, and what one
shot
love
it.
From Melanie Hernandez.
Quick play in transition, up early, up with intent, and she swung to a great zone 1 spot opening.
Just the quick swat. And now Kelly's serve floats in low. Daemen finds it. They'll go to their left, and they'll hit long.
That was an excellent set by Olivia Alessi. That ball had a lot of spin coming off the platform, and she turned into a beautiful set, but the hitter poked it just long. AIC now up 14-13, set 3.
And they give it back as Kelly serves into the net.
Yeah, not how you want to see a service run end. You don't want to see it with a missed serve. You'd like to see the other team do something amazing to stop you.
This third set is now a race to 11. 14 all here in the third. One team's going to have a chance next set to win the match potentially. Blomgren.
Great swing, great dig.
Good swing there by the Wildcats as well. It's a back row attack from Serra-Rosa.
Good poise from the Wildcats to dig her from the back row.
Tip drill. Eckert-Rivera reads it. They'll set Blomgren again. Daemen sends a free ball over. Melanie Hernandez finds the back line.
She took care of that overpass with a good aggressive swing. Not too hard to hit it out of bounds, not too soft to hit it at a defender, but she found the just right to the end line.
Let's call her Goldilocks. Speaking of, it's Uli Blomgren. Steady Swede. Serves long.
Yeah, that's her second service error, and another long one that just carried a bit beyond the end line.
Meyer in the back row serving for Daemen, now a race to 10.
Meyer in the back row means setter Olivia Alessi's in the front row.
Can AIC take advantage of that? Daemen just has to go over, and they won't.
Yeah, they weren't able to recover after that big swing from Serra-Rosa.
And now it's Rodriguez serving. The game within the game, the libero versus libero thing, although Rodriguez has targeted other Daemen players as well with her serves. Her team ahead by 1. looking to start a run.
They go after the outside hitter, back her up, and now she's in the swing.
And
Good pace across the court. Rivera on the run.
Sarah Rosa's attack easily handled. Daemen going for it again, right at Kelly. An
Great
easy
dig.
dig, easy set, and the attack out of play.
Yeah, just out. Set kind of brought Sarah Rosa inside, so I like the idea to maybe cut it back, but a little bit too much English on that one.
Burns getting into one. And right at Rodriguez again, but playable, and AIC quick to terminate there.
That's what a perfect pass will get you. It'll get you Aguirre Martinez in system with that quick back one. Tough to slow her down as a solo block. When there's a one-on-one matchup between blocker and hitter, advantage goes to the hitter.
On serve receive now is Daemen. They'll try to go with a back row attack. It hits the ceiling, though, off the dig.
Yeah, that was a powerful swing from the back row. Burns put a good pace on it. That led to a high dig. The ceiling gets credit for that kill.
It's unfortunate for AIC there, too, because if that ball comes down at its normal pace, it's probably going to be something that's an easy set for her and then an easy swing for AIC.
Instead, we're at 17s.
And that never hit the ground.
R2 is calling that down, and that might be his third strike. He's had a lot of influence on this game, and I don't think his batting average is very good from where I'm sitting. Maybe the up official had to say that as well.
It looked like Eckert Rivera got the foot on it legally, of course. 18-17, Daemen in the lead. The float serve. Set, middle attack, handled by the Daemen defense. They'll go and tipped, and they'll get the kill.
Once again, the line judge on the far side, seeing that tip, making the right call.
Daemen by 2 in the all-important third. Jasmine Brundage, the libero to serve. Her team winning in 4 last night. Looking to do the same here tonight. Got to win the third to get to that opportunity. Not a great serve, although AIC doesn't do much with it, although Daemen playing the ball. Wildcat attack handled by the Yellow Jackets. Eckert Rivera sets Soto Burgos. Daemen out of play.
Out of play, no touch from AIC. That was a good layoff from Paulo Soto Burgos to let that ball go across her and out of bounds without touching it. AIC is fortunate to win that rally. It may not look like a great serve, but it had the middle serve receive. Aguirre Martinez had to take that first touch, and that is not something they are typically familiar with and practice a lot.
Sarah Rosa. That top spin jump serve. Daemen gets a good dig, a good set, and a good attack.
Yeah, the AIC block unable to stop Kaliga. Good time to set her. They haven't set her too often in this game, but she does some good things when she gets the opportunity.
Kaliga with 6 kills on 14 swings and no errors. 429 attack. Sarah Rosa elects to play that. They'll set the right.
Quality dig from Brundage.
Daemen only able to just go back over it. Hit the net on the way through, slowed it down. They'll go back to Soto Burgos, and again, Daemen just getting a piece to stay alive. Their attack.
It's up, it's alive.
And AIC gets it back over.
Do they go to Meyer? They do.
Tip drill. The Yellow Jackets read it. And
just
can't go over.
A little bit of hesitation all around there. That's a tough one that they would want back.
And timeout AIC down 21-18. Daemen only hitting 0-8-3 in this third set, but again, kind of like they did last night, finding ways to get kills, preventing the Yellow Jackets from doing what they want to do.
Yeah, these have been long rallies, not a lot of first ball slide outs where the team that's in serve receive makes a pass set swing to end the rally. It's been a good dish back and forth.
Daemen playing its game, playing the. They don't want to get into a matchup of pin hitters swinging hard.
No.
It's not in their favor, and even as their hitting percentage has gone down throughout this match, both teams hitting 196. They've done those other things a little bit better, and it has paid off. And Alessi with 33 assists and 14 digs has a double-double. Burns, 9 kills, 19 digs, just off the double-double. On the AIC side, Soto Burgos has 10 kills, Santa Rosa has 9 and then 13 digs. Rodriguez has 3 assists and 19 digs.
Good opportunity here for the Daemen Wildcats with Meyer in the front row on the right side, Burns on the left side, and Kuliga in the middle. 3 good threats to really put some pressure. I'm sorry, Burns in the back row. It is Logan in the front row at the outside spot.
And Alessi serving.
This is where they want to make their move. They could score a couple points here. It's going to be very tough for AIC to battle back.
AIC needs to have a good play off of this serve. It's Santa Rosa. They do. They'll set the right, and they'll get it.
I think that's the right move. Soderberg has had good success from the right side, and they're going to weaponize her a little bit here.
11 kills on 28 swings.
Mailani Hernandez back into the game, and I think any perfect pass, they might find her because she's been successful in the middle as well.
8 kills, 2 errors on 11 swings for her, hitting .545.
Yeah, I'd like to see her
feed her the ball.
There's the slide.
And AIC is able to read it. They'll fake the middle. They'll go to Soto Burgos instead. Daemen hits the ball over the net.
Kept alive unconventionally, but it worked.
Another hard attack from Soto Burgos, but again, Daemen finding it. Deep ball, Santa Rosa. We have a whistle.
And they're saying Mailani Hernandez was in the net. Seemed like the right call based on her body language. Tougher to lose, but good digs from Santa Rosa in the back row.
Those unforced errors.
Yeah, they sting. They hang around and come back.
Monahan, or check that. Logan to serve. Tying her shoe.
Right, hopefully she's not icing herself with this move.
Gets herself situated.
Hear her fan club in the stands behind us cheering her on as she was tying her shoes.
Pumps the serve in at Santa Rosa. Mailani Hernandez with the dump ball. Daemen the attack, and they'll get the kill.
Off Blomgren's hands and out of bounds. Meyer's been that weapon tonight.
And a timeout by AIC as Daemen is 2 points away from a 2-1 lead. This next point will be so crucial.
Yeah, this will be a big one. AIC's going to want to come out of the huddle, rejuvenated and revitalized to get back in offense here and control the pace of this latter half of the game.
Daemen finding it from everywhere. 3 players just around double-digit kills. Burns' next one will be her 10th. Meyer's got 11. Logan's got 14. Kuliga has been strong. They haven't had a lot of aces or a lot of blocks, but they've had enough.
There's been good serving. Right, good serving may not result in those aces, but it is getting AIC just enough out of system to slow down their tempo swings and give the Wildcat defense a chance to hang around. And that's been the difference maker in set 3. A lot of digs that turn into swings that maybe lead to a net violation or some other unforced error. And you don't need all the kills to win the game, but you do need to play clean. That's something that Daemen has done well tonight.
They will serve. It'll be Logan.
Let's see if Burns goes after Rodriguez or Santa Rosa in the back row. I think they're trying to keep it away from Blomgren, who's passed really well today.
They go at Rodriguez. They'll set Blomgren for the attack. Block, but out of bounds.
That's right. Great run by Naomi Eckert-Rivera across the net to find that ball.
Kelly will serve. And a couple of errors. And another one there.
Yeah, that's her service error is ill-timed. It hurts, but
it gives the Wildcats set point. And Monahan Can AIC find 4 in a row? Float serve, Rodriguez easily handles it. They'll fake the middle and go to Blomgren. A free ball back over. Hernandez, they'll set her. Dump ball, lands in.
Yeah, good choice there for her to place that ball perfectly for the kill.
Julie Blomgren serving for AIC. The Yellow Jackets will have to defend 3 Daemen attacks in all likelihood successfully. Blomgren's first serve floated to the back. Daemen looking in the middle. Rodriguez finds it, but that's all. And Daemen has a 2-1 lead. So what now for the Yellow Jackets?
Well, I think Rodriguez has got to find her serve-receive game. It improved a little bit there, but I think she's been targeted a lot, and I think she needs to put up balls that give Naomi Eckert-Rivera some options. There's no doubt this AIC team is stacked with great hitters, but they've been unable to find them in system with the tempo and rhythm that they want. That usually leads to big kills and quick rallies. The AIC Yellow Jackets have been forced into these attrition rallies where you got to play clean for multiple touches in a row up against a well-formed and ready defense across the net. So I think they've found the middles pretty well in that set. I'd like to see more of that. They found Soto Burgos on the right a lot more in that set. I think they got to go to those players, but got to find a way to slow down this the Daemen offense in transition.
Can the Wildcats complete the victory? They'll need to win one more set. AIC has to win this 4th to stay alive and force the decisive 5th.
Didn't see a lot of production from the outside hitters from Daemen in set 3 like we did in sets 1 and 2, but we did see enough points from Meyer to put the pressure. Quality serving. They may not result in aces, but I think that was the unseen victor in set 3. Was quality serves and a few unforced errors from the service line on AIC's side. Regardless of when they happened, I think there were at least 4 or 5 missed serves that really might have been the difference maker there in set 3.
7 service errors for AIC. The Yellow Jackets
for the match or in that set?
For the match.
Oh, I was
but
gonna say.
4 in that set though. So
yeah, those
again, we
4
talked
points.
about it in the second. Those 4 points are all the difference. Daemen's defense doing a fantastic job. 86 digs as they have 4 players with at least 15. Alessi and Meyer have 15. Burns 20, Brundage 22. AIC, Rodriguez leading the way with 19. Cerro Rosa with 15. Eckert with 13. Blomgren 8. AIC's got to do more to get their middles engaged the way they did in the second set, and they were able to do that because they were better in serve receive.
Yeah, that's going to be the secret ingredient here. Can they produce better quality first touches? Because Naomi will take care of the rest, and the hitters will absolutely terminate the rally.
Coach Cribben going into the bench. Amber Williams is on the floor, the freshman from Lilburn, Georgia, out to start this 4th set as AIC.
Yeah, at this point, when you're down 2-1, you're looking for something to maybe someone to step in, step up, and mix it up. And watching her hitting lines, she's an absolute phenomenal attacker. So hoping that maybe she can bring a different defensive presence as a blocker and offensive presence that Odegaard Martinez usually provides.
AIC was in this situation earlier this season, down 2-1 in the championship.
That's right.
Against number 2 New Haven in the NE10 tournament. Facing the same problem here against Daemen in the NCAAs. Floated over. The Yellow Jackets will have Soto Burgos swing, and Daemen can't find it.
That's right. A couple little deflections led to a disrupted Daemen defense, and that earns the point. AIC starting in rotation 1, going up against the Daemen College Wildcats, also in rotation 1. So 2 back row setters, 3 live attackers on both sides of the net.
Daemen to the middle, and it works.
That was a good swing from Kuliga.
Logan into the back. back row now. Her serve short, Blomgren fields it. Middle attack from Williams, not there. Daemen's middle attack, tipped over the net. Daemen staying alive, they'll set the right. Rejected at the front line by AIC. Daemen will try it again. Push ball right at Blomgren. The Yellow Jackets want the middle, they get it, but they don't get the kill. Daemen just goes over, it's redirected. The set, Soto Burgos, and defended once again, Logan with the dig. Daemen's attack, and it falls. Caitlin Meyer. Great rally, but ultimately Meyer with the kill to finish things off for Daemen, who lead 2-1. Serve at Rodriguez. AIC sets Sara Rosa. Daemen diving all over the place to get to that ball, and they succeed. And that attack hits the line. Logan. Served in, Blomgren. The pass, Williams' attack deflected. Tipped over, AIC has to reset itself. Daemen will try the right, or the left, excuse me, hit the pin, I believe, and the Yellow Jackets get the call. Swing might have even gone into the net. Andrea Sara Rosa as AIC trails 3-2. She serves, gets over. Daemen will set their right. Great dig by Eckert Rivera. Rodriguez is passed. Blomgren just has to go over with it though. Daemen now to the middle again, redirected, and AIC called for a violation this time. Daemen serving. Rodriguez finds it. They'll set Blomgren's attack. It's blocked back right into her.
Yeah, she was a defenseless receiver there. No chance and no time to react. And that block was deflected back at her lower body.
Daemen by 3, looking to win the East region. Served in, handled. They'll set the right, Soto Burgos. Daemen's defense has just been here all night long and has been fantastic, and they'll get a kill as Maggie Burns.
Yeah, she went on the inside hand of number 13, Amber Williams.
Daemen by 4. Served at Rodriguez, and Blomgren can't corral it. Timeout AIC. What do the Yellow Jackets have to do?
I think it's going to be a better quality first touch. I think if these good float serves are coming in low on the net and dropping pretty quickly, I think they're going to have to get under their form late and get the ball up where Echo Rivera can get her hands on it. When she's forced into that underhand bump set, it slows down the tempo of the offense. So I think that first start is going to be first touch. And we've seen this score often the last 3 days, 7-2. Teams on both sides of the net have had slow starts or hot starts, but it doesn't always mean the result of the game would follow the flow of the first 9 points.
AIC using the timeout, hoping that they can find a way to adjust.
If there's any team that can come back from a 7-2 in a set 4, it's AIC. They have the weapons, they have the training, they have the coaching to do it. It's now on these student athletes to make the plays and earn it.
Daemen trying to exact a little revenge. and win their first ever East Region Championship in volleyball. Complete their first ever trifecta. Serve is played, set to the right, attack dug out, middle tip, Yellow Jackets read it. We'll go back to Soto Burgos, and she'll get the kill this time.
Yeah, that ball was deflected off the blockers and out of the reach of the defenders.
So that's the start, but now AIC needs to get a big run going.
Yep, they're bringing Aguirre Martinez to serve. She's got that great float serve.
Out back on the floor and into the net.
Not the one you're looking for, but we move on. The game continues.
Rodriguez, middle attack is well formed by
Milani
AIC.
Hernandez is back.
That's her 10th kill of the night.
I like that. Perfect pass, leads to an in-system ball. That's what AIC is going to need to make the difference. Daemen does not have an answer when AIC is in-system most of the time.
Soto Burgos serving. I haven't seen much of her doing this. What a float serve, though. Almost leads to an overpass for Daemen instead.
There was a big net violation there by the setter that was missed. I don't know how it was missed, but her hip hit the bottom of the tape.
Daemen by 5. Serve handled. Well set, Blomgren. Rejected, but out.
That's right, chocolate assist from Milani Hernandez out of system there.
And now it'll be Blomgren to serve. Can the steady Swede find her rhythm? Steps into the float. Daemen, tip ball. The Yellow Jackets sniff it out. They'll set Sarah Rosa, and that is a mammoth kill.
That's a statement swing there. She tagged the bro in her chest and sailed out of bounds. That's the player of the year move we need, and that's the player of the year move that's going to get this team and this whole gym fired up to get this set for a win. Now 6-9 AIC at the service line.
Huge moment in the match. Float serve to the back. Daemen just has to go over with it, and that's what the Yellow Jackets want, a chance to terminate. And Sarah Rosa does it.
Another kill from Sarah Rosa.
Come with me if you want to live.
That's right. She is the Terminator out there on the left pin when they're in system.
Blomgren again. Another tough to handle serve leads to an overpass. Daemen finding the ball once more. They'll go to their left.
Jig by Blomgren.
And they'll set Sarah Rosa again. Daemen this time able to keep it alive. Attack goes long though, and the Yellow Jackets are within 1.
That's right, they slowed down the ball just enough to let their defender have a chance at it, but then it threw the offense out of rhythm, led to the hitting error. Timeout, Daemen. And this is the energy the AIC Yellow Jackets needed. The gym is buzzing, fired up, and I think the difference maker has been the pass, the ball control. Big time.
Much better in this 4th set, much more like the 2nd set, which AIC did win. As they've started to pick it up after Daemen took a 7-2 lead, the Yellow Jackets have picked up 6 of the last 8 points and a chance to tie it up on this next one.
That's right, 7-2 doesn't seem that long ago. Now it's 8-9. What a game changer.
Both teams hitting .216 for the match. And if you're Daemen, you probably feel pretty good about that, because as long as you can hit as well as AIC, it probably means AIC is not hitting as well as they should be.
That's the hope. Slow them down and let them make errors, and I wouldn't be surprised to see some off-speed stuff from Daemen now. The last couple big swings have been hitting errors for them, so maybe some tips inside the zone 4 area, maybe the donut hole. They've tipped a few times down the line as well. So I think Daemen's ball control in the tip zone has been nice. but it's been set up by big swings from their pin hitters.
Blomgren waiting for the signal, gets it. Her serve. Long, so the timeout works.
It did. Coach Cooper used the Jedi mind trick to earn that point for her team. This is not the serve you're looking for.
Brundage to serve for her squad. Who do they target? I imagine it's probably going back at Rodriguez. They go at Blomgren instead.
I think that ball was going out of bounds, but Blomgren had a late read on that float serve and was unable to get out of the way.
They've struggled with handling the float serve.
Shorty.
Another short one this time. Melanie Hernandez reading it well. They'll set a back row attack for Blomgren. Leads to an overpass. And the Yellow Jackets will get to set Sara Rosa.
Down
Daemen.
the line, blocking violation, kills Sara Rosa.
A big one at that for the Yellow Jackets.
9-11. Never forget, always remember.
That's the score as Daemen leads by 2. Williams back in. Rodriguez back to serve. Doesn't quite get what she wants out of it, but mishandled by the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate one out of play.
Alessi, her team looking to cross the midpoint between 0 and 25 in the 4th set. Williams is going to get the kill.
Again, tag the bro in zone 5. That's the big swing they needed from Amber Williams. Talking about coming in and doing your job. Well done, well executed.
Naomi Eckert Rivera, Soto Burgos back in place of Kelly on the front.
Good opportunity here for AIC to put together a few points.
Tough to handle serve. Daemen trying in the middle. They're not going to get anything out of that. Soto Burgos reads it well. Daemen digs it well too. On the right. Diving dig by Uli Blomgren. It's going to be a back attack for the Yellow Jackets though. And
getting out of system for Daemen. 2 out of systems in a row.
Yellow Jackets are there. Can they go in system now? They'll set the right. And miss.
Oh, just outside the sideline. That's when that Paolo usually paints pretty well. Now she'll be on the left in rotation 1. Sara Rosa on the right.
Daemen College. Getting it in to play. Yellow Jackets go to the right for Sara Rosa.
Quality dig.
Very quality dig, but now it forces a back row attack and a misplay.
Yeah.
Miscommunication for Daemen.
A miscue on a free ball is very unfortunate.
Also unfortunate for Daemen as Andrea Sara Rosa gets to serve here.
Good top spin serve.
Drives it in. Daemen setting the right. Great kill out of the hands of Caitlin Meyer.
Yeah. That's the explosive hitter that we saw in the scouting report. She wasn't that explosive last night. Maybe she was saving it for tonight in the spotlight.
Well, the best players, certainly being the best players for Daemen today. AIC getting in system to Soto Burgos. And
she takes care of that one down the line. She didn't miss that time. I like the idea to go back to her, to repeat back to her as a quality move.
Galera Martinez will come in to serve. She replaces Williams. Rodriguez off as well.
Good float serve.
Yeah, very tough to handle, but it is handled. Daemen redirected, whistle. Net violation.
They're saying Melanie Hernandez got the net.
Jackets will set Blomgren.
Good
Daemen
swing.
will go to the left. Rodriguez, high effort dig. Daemen can't find the space.
Blomgren did a great job setting her feet and finding that angle shot.
AIC hanging around, but can they do more than just hang around, because that's not going to be good enough here in this fourth and potentially final set, as Daemen leading by 2. And another service error, the 10th of the match.
That's very un-AIC.
Daemen, by the way, with 100 digs tonight. Brundage has a quarter of them. Leading all players. Out of the serve. Melanie Hernandez missed.
Just a little long.
Daemen by 4, and they need 8. Well set, Blomgren. That's a swat and a half.
She takes care of that one. We haven't seen Blomgren in system much in the last couple sets. She's a high quality hitter when she gets high quality sets like that in rhythm. And now she's back on the service line.
Trying to string a bunch of good ones together here for AIC. That's a pretty solid one, but Daemen getting what they want. And the kill just in front of Rodriguez.
She's so close to making that dig. And this is where AIC wants to strike while the iron's hot, while Myers in the back row.
Brundage to serve. Floats it in short. Tip ball. Daemen will set its middle. The Yellow Jackets read it. And he sets Sarah Rosa. She finds the side, and she'll get the kill.
Another good angle shot over to zone 4.
Williams checking back in. Rodriguez will serve. Tough to handle, but played. To the left. And another kill for Sam Logan.
Yeah, she's been effective on the left pin. We said that would be part of the recipe for success for this Daemen team when we talked in the pregame. Pin hitters doing their job. The AIC block has got to have more of a presence to slow them down.
Serve is in. Rodriguez able to find it. They'll set Sarah Rosa. She is blocked.
Meyer and Kaluga were in her face.
Timeout AIC is Daemen 5 points away.
The story's not over, but we need to flip the script here. AIC's got to get back in control of this game.
Sort of sense the feeling of dismay in the crowd right now. Daemen has played the exact game they needed to play to put themselves in this position. Logan has been phenomenal. Burns has been outstanding. Brundage has been excellent. Their serves have been crisp. They haven't made many mistakes with the ball in service. And the Yellow Jackets haven't seemed to have been able to find an answer. They need to come up with one in a hurry.
They do. It's got to be, time sensitive at this point, but every comeback is 1 point at a time. They've got to turn around their game right now, win this point. This one's the only one that matters. They can only have an impactful and influence on this one. But I want to give credit to Daemen. They've had a tough road to get to this point in the last 3 days. I think they've been challenged a lot. They've risen to meet that challenge and overcome it. AIC has not had to work as hard in the games with those 3-0 sweeps. So I think this is where Daemen's hustle and heart to get here has paid off and made the difference tonight. Digging like demons out there.
They have been to plan for Stephanie Albano. Serve goes long, and that's a good start for AIC, though, if the comeback is going to occur.
Good point for Matt Cribben.
Soto Burgos back in the playing field.
And this is what you want in your front row.
Eckert Rivera serving. Floats it in. Daemen to the right.
Out of bounds. The slide attack swung wide.
AIC get a few more here. Eckert Rivera's serve there. Played into the back. Tight to the pin. Diving Serra Rosa. Blomgren just pushes over, living to fight another day. Daemen's attack. Again, tight to the tape and into the tape.
Yeah, that was a tight out-of-system set from the Daemen Bro. Not the one they're looking for, and AIC now rejuvenated and back within 2 points here.
Daemen has let AIC close the gap. We'd like to see AIC earn one, though, in the sense of getting a big kill. As a tough-to-handle serve nearly ends up being an overpass. Good block at the front. Daemen will try again, this time to the right. Redirected. Here is that opportunity in Serra Rosa, but Daemen sniffs it out. They'll go back left. And Daemen gets the point.
Rodriguez made a nice move in the back to try to deflect that back into play, but not enough to keep the rally alive. Now we have Logan in the back row on the service line.
She got that last kill. 17 of them. And an ace.
Rodriguez beat short there. Quality serve from Logan.
Daemen now 4 points up and 4 points away. They go back at Rodriguez. They'll set Serra Rosa. She just misses the line.
Yeah, that wasn't out by much, but enough to give the point to Daemen. Daemen now 2 away from the East Region Championship.
It's a game of inches.
Perfect pass.
That time the
And
Yellow
Serra
Jackets
Rosa
get
kill.
the kill. 23-19. And she will serve. Crowd trying to cheer on AIC's number 1. This is the player you want to have the ball in her hand.
Absolutely.
Her top spin jump serve. Playable to the right to the slide attack. AIC keeps it alive.
Diving digs paid off. Back
Daemen
to
trying to
Meyer.
respond again. The Yellow Jackets not able to formulate an attack though. And Daemen at the front finally gets it to fall. Match point.
Daemen had to work hard to get that kill, but they earned it.
Story of the match, isn't it?
It absolutely is. Doing a nice job. Michaela Monahan.
Yellow Jackets play it. The set and Blomgren over. Daemen stepping in, the swing. That's it. The Wildcats are the East Region champions.
They went to the go-to hitter, Meyer, on game point. It's unfortunate that AIC probably played a serve that was going out of bounds and then forced into a free ball on game point. They gave up control and let Daemen take that. A great season for the Yellow Jackets. So proud to be a part of the broadcast team and see this team have a successful season. Wish Daemen the best of luck in Tampa at the NCAA Elite 8. They worked really hard the last 3 days to get here. They earned this win tonight as well.
They are absolutely outstanding right from the word go. Stephanie Meyer said to me yesterday when I asked her what the key for today was, and she said, hit over 200. They hit 217, and AIC only hit 201.
Little things. 2% better, they did it.
It's exactly what it is, and Brundage with 27 digs. Burns 12 kills, 20 digs. Meyer 15 kills, 17 digs. Logan 17 kills, 10 digs. Alessi 48 assists, 21 digs. So good from this Wildcat team. The Yellow Jackets. Soto Burgos at 14 kills, 6 digs, 3 blocks. She was outstanding. Melanie Hernandez, 10 kills, 3 assists, a couple digs, 3 blocks. Blomgren, 10 kills, 10 digs, a double-double. Sarah Rosa, 14 kills, 18 digs. But in spite of those numbers, Daemen's defense is the story. They were able to shut down Sarah Rosa and Blomgren.
They're the MVP of this game. The Daemen defense, I know they got kills to get win points, but the defense won rallies. The defense deflated this amazing AIC Yellow Jacket offense.
And
walking into this game, I thought it was a huge mismatch. I know Daemen's number 2, but I thought the AIC weapons would overpower the defense, and it was the opposite story tonight.
Daemen phenomenal.
Offense wins games, defense wins championships.
And their service, it was really the serve receive. AIC never quite able to figure it out other than that second set. Daemen earning every inch of this, and we'll have the trophy presentation. AIC's 22-match winning streak snapped, and the season comes to an end. Eckert Rivera gets onto the all-tournament team. Soto Burgos as well, both well-deserved. Rodriguez, Sarah Rosa, and Uli Blomgren. So AIC gets 5. Alessi, Logan, Puliga, Burns, Brundage, and Meyer. An unbelievable match.
Yeah, it didn't disappoint. There were a lot of fireworks. It was an exciting match to be a part of. It's unfortunate that the serve receive was the missing piece that AIC has had total control of in their last 22 games, and it fell just short tonight.
Daemen's players getting their pictures taken in the all-region team. And the presentation of the regional championship awards now.
And now we would like to recognize the 2021 NCAA Division II Women's Volleyball East runner-up, finishing with a record of 29-7, the Yellow Jackets from AIC.
AIC finishes the season 29-7, just short of the 30 wins. Had they won tonight, they would have gotten.
2021 NCAA Division II Women's Volleyball East champion, finishing with a record of 26-7, the Wildcats from Daemen College.
Daemen at 26-7, but they are the East's champion. The trifecta, ECC regular season, ECC tournament, and now NCAA East Regional. And they'll send their captains over to take the trophy. Amelia Armstrong, Allison Post, and Caitlin Meyer will bring it back. And Daemen, a well-deserved and well-earned celebration for the East's top team. And they will go to Tampa, Florida as the champions of this region. Be curious to see where they get seated in that final 8. As we will shortly.
Medals for AIC. When I call your name, please come forward and grab it. Number 1, Naomi Eckert Rivera.
The participant medals being given to the Yellow Jackets. Sydney Washburn right now getting hers, one of the seniors for this AIC team.
I really hope their incredible season is not overshadowed by this one, match loss. These girls and this coaching staff have so much to be proud of. I'm privileged and proud just to be part of the broadcast team and share so much of their success and the experience of this great tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a reality as Rodriguez, another senior, gets a big cheer. Only one team ends the year on a win. Tonight it was not AIC's night, and you can't let it define you. It's going to hurt. It certainly hurts over here even, but these fantastic young women and this team mostly returns intact next year. Only 3 players graduating and moving on, and let it hurt and let it fuel you for next year.
Absolutely.
And then on the other side for Daemen, I mean, again, what can you say? Executing the game plan to perfection. This time of year, execution is everything. And boy, oh boy, did Stephanie Albano, Andrew Braun, and Eli Irizarry Paris come up with a game plan that their players believed in.
Yeah.
You could tell from the word go that they were going to do exactly what their coaches asked them to. They played so well all throughout the weekend. And remember, down in a fifth set in the first night against Bentley.
Yeah, it was a new season on Thursday night, and they took hold of it.
They are so good. And right now we saw, Allison Post holding the Regional Champions Trophy. You think about what she did last night, or the night before rather, excuse me.
She came in big time. They kept that team alive in set 4. They wouldn't be here standing on this court tonight holding the trophy without her contributions individually in that match, in that moment.
They will get a photograph, and then we will get the head coach of the Wildcats for an interview, Stephanie Albano. And
win number 101.
And the biggest of her career.
Yes, this was an important one for her, a milestone for her, her program, and her team.
This is a phenomenal group of athletes that she has, and in her 6th season behind the bench at Daemen, reaching the peak in the East region. Whatever they're going to have to deal with in the Final Four, or in the Elite Eight, excuse me. Whether they're the 8 seed or the 7, it's going to certainly be a tough road.
Yeah, they'll have their work cut out for them, but they worked hard through this portion of the bracket with great success, and I think to beat a team like AIC the way they did shows that they have the tools to take on whatever opponent they get matched up with at the next stage.
Certainly here at AIC, we wish them the best of luck representing the region, and now we'll get head coach Stephanie Albano over for the post-game interview, and she gets a big round of applause from her.
Seth, on behalf of yourself and Tom and AIC, thank you for having me a part of the broadcast. It's been my privilege and pleasure to share this match with you.
Absolutely phenomenal to have you, Kevin. Really appreciate everything you've done to improve the quality of this thing. And Coach, we talked yesterday, and you said to me, we need to hit over 200 today.
Yeah.
You hit 217, and you're East Region champion. How does it feel?
Oh, it feels amazing. There was never a moment of doubt in this match. We knew that we could do it. We played lights out defense. Everyone was connecting, and everyone was clicking, and when we needed it to, and it was just amazing team effort. Amazing.
Caitlin Meyer, 15 kills, 17 digs. As I'm looking through these stats, Burns, 12 kills, 20 digs. Logan, 17 kills, 10 digs. Alessi, 48 assists, 21 digs. You talk about the defense and what was working against this high-powered AIC attack.
I mean, for us, we just really talked about reading and making plays, and we made plays, and everyone made plays. It wasn't just relying on one person. It was a whole team effort of everyone committing to going hard and playing every point the best that we can play it, and it was awesome.
Big part of what made you guys so successful, at least from my vantage point, was how good you guys were serving the ball and forcing AIC into bad first passes. How much was that part of the game plan coming in?
I mean, it was a huge part. I mean, we just talked about, like, hey, we need to be aggressive, and we're going to take risks, and we're not going to be afraid to fail. And they just believed that. They believed in the dream of getting to Tampa. They believed in each other, and we just went after it.
East Coast Conference regular season champions, East Coast Conference tournament champions, East Region champions, the first trifecta in the history of your volleyball program. Might even be, I would have to double check, in the history of Daemen athletics. What does it mean to you to have accomplished so much this season, and how do you take the momentum down to Tampa and take a win in the Elite Eight?
Yeah, I mean, this team has been awesome from day one. They committed to each other and to the team and to working hard, and our culture was so amazing. Like, I mean, everyone that came before it and laid the foundation to what we are today, it was really awesome. I keep saying that word because it feels awesome.
You got your 100th career win last night. It'll pretty easy to say 101 is the biggest of them all, at least so far. Congratulations, Coach,
Thank
on
you.
a fantastic season. Best of luck in Tampa. We'll certainly be rooting for you
Appreciate that.
down there.
Thank you.
That is the head coach of the Daemen College Wildcats, Stephanie Albano, the East Region champion Daemen Wildcats. Will get one more look